warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good afternoon to Madam Ayrita and our fellow friends. My name is Nur Atika Madi, and I will be the first presenter for this group presentation. Alright, so we have chosen the topic of learners and teachers for the song Bring Setbacks to Learning English Language as a Second Language. So these are the lead of our group members, and I will start off the presentation with the introduction. Alright, so why do we choose this topic? What is the significance of this issue that we want to cover up is that we observe that many of teachers and learners in Malaysia is actually not quite aware that actually a background language could interfere with our mastering skills in English language as a second language. So we think that we need to analyze how our background language in terms of mother tongue would affect our writing, reading, and also speaking skills in English language as a second language. So I'll pass the slide to the next presenter, in which she will cover up the issues on how it affects our reading skills. Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum and good day to everyone. My name is Nurasha. Today I'll be sharing on how it affects our reading skills. Alright, before further ado, let's go to the first point. Having a limited second language proficiency. So this one includes having lack of vocabulary, having lack of opportunity to hear or speaking in English, or due to the social factor. It might be from the poor language proficiency whose teacher is having a limited English proficiency. Right. The next one is problems with the acquisition of basic reading skills. So this one, the students might not have English reading material at home. Other than that, they are confused with the vocabulary items between their mother tongue and English. For example, the words or phrases, they might be similar, but then they are different in meanings. Alright, next one is due to typological differences. So typological differences, it means that languages vary along a number of dimensions. So for example, in Arabic and English, in Arabic, we read from left to right, but in English, we read from right to left. So that is typological differences. And now let's go further into typological differences. So typological differences, as a beginner, especially children, some of them they have difficulties to read because of the typological differences between their first language and the second language. So, for instance, a child whose first language is Chinese is struggling in having adequate reading skills in English because of the different appearance of language. So Chinese or Cantonese and English, the alphabets are totally different. So that's why as a teacher, they need to look beyond into oral proficiency and not delay assessment or interventions. Alright, I'll pass to my next member.
Hello everyone, I am Farhazani. For my part, I'm going to explain how the strong influence of our mother tongue can affect our writing skills. My first point is because of overgeneralization errors. This type of error is frequently committed by beginner level of English second language learners such as me. The rule of conversion from present tense to past tense for regular verbs by adding d, ed, and id are often overgeneralized to irregular verbs as well. For example, I take many photos of the trees. Is that correct? That is incorrect. The correct form is I took many photos of the trees. My second point is transfer of rules error. Malay students especially often have problems with the use of preposition in their writing. Why is that? Because the number of preposition in Malay are much less compared to the English language, which has more than 100 prepositions. Another rule that tends to influence the writing in English is the rule related to adjective. English adjectives normally come before nouns such as blue, shirt, adjective plus noun. However, in Malay, the nouns precede the adjectives such as baju, biru, noun plus adjective. Due to this reason, Malay students tend to transfer this rule when they write in English. Another example is like at the evening. That is incorrect. The correct form is in the evening. That is all from me. Thank you.
Hi, I am Nashwa. So, how does teachers and learners' mother tongue affect our speaking skills? First, let's learn about mother tongue influence or MTI. MTI is an impact of the usage of our mother tongue in the second language, in this case, English. We can detect someone's nationality or ethnicity when they use dialect that interferes with English. In learning second language, it is a must to concentrate on the pronunciation. Students tend to feel very shy to speak with each other, so they endeavor to speak very rarely, hence the mother tongue influences. It is because they're afraid that someone will tease them, will mock them because of their mother tongue influences when they talk in English. So, why does this happen? It is because they have limited vocabulary and limited exposure to the language itself. Malaysians, they tend to pronounce the words based on how the words spell. So, for example, connect, they turn it into connect. Pause, they turn it into pause. Salmon, they turn it into salmon. Abalone, they turn it into abalone. Remember that it is important for second language learners to develop oral fluency and accuracy. Thank you.
Alright, my friend, I think we have come to the end of our presentation. So I'm here to conclude our presentation, in which I would like to remind my fellow friends and people out there that we all need to keep on improving our skills and always improvise our skills. Like, no matter whether you are a teacher or you are a learner, but you need to always improvise yourself. You can't be stagnant all the time, and you always need to reach the maximum capacity of your skills and your willing. I think that's all from us. I hope that you guys understand what we are trying to convey. And yes, that's all. Thank you very much. I hope you have a good day.